How's it going, fellow hunters and collectors? Welcome back to Toy Hunters R Us. I'm your host, Divney. So today we're facing the elements. Check this out. It's pretty crazy outside. It's snowing. We're in front of Target right now. I don't know if you can see it. Obviously you can see the logo all the way over there in the back. I'm over here with my other champ, Pops. Say hi, Pops.
Hi.
Later on today we're gonna pick up my daughter and my friend John. We're gonna head up north of the city to visit Quake Collectibles, but in the meantime we're gonna check out this Target. I'm on my way to get a haircut, so I have bad head. That's why I'm wearing this skull cap, so you might see me differently at the end of the day. With that said, let's go inside and see what they got. Okay, see you in a bit. Alright, so our first stop is the NECA section, but look, very sad. There's nothing in it.
This side.
I know. Let's go check on the Marvel Legends side. Here are the Transformers. Some places had this guy for bigger sale than that. So still waiting. Long game. Some Studio Series. The new Botbots. Or by the Black Series. There's the Morian Guard, which I'm pretty sure is going to hit clearance pretty soon because it's been sitting there for a while. Nothing really that interesting. Move on to the Marvel Legends. Wrestling bands. Some of these been coming out with some really nice accessories. Dude Love. We'll see what the future holds for Multiverse line. Yeah. No newer waves, just a bunch of peg warmers. Yep, looks like nothing here. I think I'm gonna head out. First Target is a bust. Sorry guys, totally forgot that there's a clearance section. $9.98 for the Black Widow vintage. $5 for Shrapnel. $20 though. I recently got one for Lucky Charms for I think $12. Yeah, it looks like that's finally it. Yeah, looks like that's it. Let's head out. Alright fellas, so we're back. Unfortunately, it was pretty empty. Very sad sight to see, but it is what it is. Looks like that we're stocking up some board games and then some girly stuff, so not the stuff that we were looking for. Clearance, not that big of a deal. We missed on the good stuff already, so oh well. Anyway, today the highlight is going to be our trip to Quake Collectibles, so that's the one thing I'm looking forward to. Right now I'm going to head out and get my hair cut. Later on I'm picking up my daughter, and hopefully you guys stick around for the rest of the trip. And sorry if I sounded kind of quiet inside. It's just that there was, again, you know, that we're stocking and I'm very self-conscious, so I feel almost embarrassed, like people looking at me, oh, check out that guy is recording. So I tried to keep it down a little bit. I don't want to feel obnoxious, you know what I mean? But I'm pretty sure with time I'll get better at it. Meanwhile, sorry about that, and see you in a bit. Alrighty, so I got my hair cut, and now I'm in front of Walgreens. Usually my visits to Walgreens are super fast because their toy section is super small, and besides they usually never carry a lot of stuff. But this Walgreens in particular has always actually had some very good decent stuff for us in the past. So I'm gonna go check it out really quick, and I'll show you what's in there. Want to see what I look underneath? Quite a difference. Not the sort of thing you were hoping to see, but had to share. Let's go back inside to the important stuff. See you in a bit. Okay, so as you can see, I couldn't do a little voiceover because, well, I couldn't talk because I don't even know how to do voiceovers the video, because they were stocking there, and again, you know, my anxiety, you know, people looking at me, I'm recording, I'm very self-conscious about that. But I mean, the video speaks for itself. They had probably like maybe 3, maybe 4 cases, I'm not sure. I think the Tombstone was like 2 per case, but I did see like 3 homemade suit Spider-Mans and a couple of the high-tech suits. It's pretty nice to see that wave, especially because I missed on the homemade suit. My friend John actually gave me the wing part when I built my Vulture flight gear, but now I actually got it, so it's got nice paint applications. What's up? He wants to see it, of course. And yeah, I only paid $15 because I had points at Walgreens, and on top of that, they gave me another $5 coupon. Savings, fellas. But yeah, that's gonna be it for right now. I'm gonna start heading home. I think my friend John comes out of work at 1. After that, I pick him up, and then it's my daughter, and then we're gonna head to Quake. So stay tuned for the next videos, okay? See you in a bit. Okay, a few hours have passed since I last spoken to you. Now I have Face over here. Say hi, Face.
Hi.
And we got our friend John over here. So Dante's still over there, now with his little tablet. So now we're gonna head over to Quake Collectibles. So see you guys over there. Stay tuned. Okay, fellas, so we're here at Quake. The traffic didn't help at all, so we're here kind of late, but let's see what's inside. Let's get this over with. How's it going, fellas? So we're back at the house. I didn't get to record John's little haul because we were just so busy trying to head back before the traffic would, you know, hit us. And but essentially, he did find some pretty good stuff. He found like what was it? The Hydra 2-pack and a mask vehicle, which is M.A.S.K. And for those of you who don't know what that toy line is, pretty much it was a toy line by Kenner back in 1985, and essentially what he picked up was on like a 1985, 1984 Camaro that transforms into like a plane. It drops bombs from underneath, and it was just something crazy. He was very happy. So besides, he got a pretty good deal. Me, on the other hand, I didn't see anything interesting until the owner pulled out this bin that he had a bunch of Build-A-Figure pieces. And then I saw this Ziploc bag, and he had a Metal Gear Ray from McFarlane, yeah, from Metal Gear Sons of Liberty. They had a toy line. I can't remember exactly the year, but each character came with a piece to build the Metal Gear Ray, and he had all the pieces, and he offered them to me, and he tells me, just give me $20. I'm like, I'm not sure if it's complete or not. I double checked, and yes, it was complete, and it was a pretty good deal. $20. Here it is. This was McFarlane's take on the whole Build-A-Figure craze back then. So he has articulated mouth. Pretty much everything is very articulated, and even has bendy wire for the tail. So it's very cool figure. Now you might wonder I thought you said complete, right? It was complete, but when I was trying to assemble it, I guess because the material is so old, and then I guess like the peg hole right here kind of shrunk over time. I don't know if that's even a thing. So I tried to force it, and I actually broke the piece, the peg that goes into the peg hole. But it's not too bad. I mean, especially this, the right arm, I can get it for like $8 if I look hard enough. But yeah, meanwhile, this Battle Damage Ray. And I picked it up because I have a model kit from Kotobukiya for the Metal Gear Rex. So it feels like they're on scale. Besides that, I picked up this Toy Viz Marvel Legends Captain America, which is supposed to be the ultimate Captain America. And I did like this mold because he looks beefy. Besides, the costume is like, I guess, my favorite. He looks so vintage. Like the gear for the boots and all that stuff. Like even the color scheme. He looks dusty. I thought it was because he had it on the shelf for so long, but no, it turns out that that's the actual paint applications that they give him back then. So that's a very cool detail. And yeah, that's pretty much it. From the morning till my trip to Quake, all I picked up was that, and of course the homemade suit Spider-Man. I added it to my Spider-Man Spider-Verse shelf, and of course my haircut. But yeah, pretty much that was it for us today. Hopefully I do some of these huntings, and hopefully I can spot something good for you guys. I mean, today I was just on a low budget, but it was fun. After all, I was just hanging out with my kids and my best friend, so I'd say it was a pretty good day. But again, hopefully I do more hunting videos, and hopefully you guys spot something really interesting. And if I did, let me know. Maybe I caught something and I just didn't pay attention to it. But for the time being, I'm gonna finish this video now. Thank you very much if you actually watch my videos. I've noticed that a lot of people actually watch my videos, but they do not subscribe or like or comment whatsoever. So if you do see this, I really appreciate it if you actually take the time to give me a like even if you don't subscribe, and if you do subscribe, give me some feedback. I really appreciate that. I love to interact with you guys. um, Other than that, just really grateful that you guys actually give the channel a chance. And little less than a year, I already got 62 subscribers. To some, that's nothing. To me, I just never expected to get it that far. So I'm super excited for this year. I still got a lot of interesting things to talk about when it comes to reviews. I do have a couple trips that I plan to do with friends. Another more toy huntings. But yeah, that's it. Just remember, hit that like button, subscribe, leave a comment. Just really helps the channel. Help the little guy. Okay, with that said, I'm your host, Dibney. John's not here to say goodbye. Kids already going to sleep.